Yeah, so I went and put on the shirt, and one of your socks was in the sleeve.
Was it a brown sock?
Yeah, a brown one.
Oh, I've been looking for that one for a while.
Well, it was in my sleeve.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're ready, here we go. 1, 2...
3, 2...
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hi, and this is the Barbara and Walter show. I'm Walter on microphone number 1.
And I'm Barbara. Oh, on the other microphone.
Yeah, we can call it microphone number 2.
Oh, that sounds very professional.
So now you have to sing the professional song that you wrote to start the show.
You really think it sounds professional, Walter?
No, but sing it anyway.
Okay, everybody, it's time to dance. It's time for the Barbara and Walter Kozakiewicz show.
Welcome to the show.
Walter, when Richard comes home from university, do you think he will be upset that we're using his microphones and computer to do the show?
He has nothing to be upset about, Ba. We should be the ones who are upset that he's in year number 12 of university, and he still doesn't know what the hell he wants to do for a living.
Oh, it's hard for a student to decide what they want to do professionally.
Sure, especially when one of the courses he's taking is on Britney Spears. That's true. I'm not making that up.
Yeah, I know, Walter.
How is that course going to help him get a job? Hi, I'm Richard. I took a Britney Spears course in university. I would like to apply to be a brain surgeon.
Well, if the person who is collecting the applications likes Britney Spears, maybe that could help.
Sure, of course. So, anyhow, so the peoples can't see that you're wearing blue, pink, and purple. What is that, a tracksuit?
Yeah, I just came from my class at the community center.
What is it, the polka parade dancing exercise class?
No, Walter, it's Dancercise. It's good exercise, and it's a lot of fun.
Do they play the Britney Spears music?
Yeah, actually, sometimes they do.
Maybe the Dancercise schmancercise instructor is a brain surgeon.
Yeah, maybe you're a brain surgeon.
No, I can't be. I don't like the Britney Spears music. She sings like this. Whoa, 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 whoa.
You should come to one of the classes, Walter.
Yeah, sure, Ba. I'll go Dancercise with a bunch of old ladies.
Oh, it's not just ladies, Walter. There are men in the class as well.
Oh, you never told me that.
You never asked.
So all the guys go hopping up and down to the Britney Spears music too?
Of course, it's so much fun. Everybody enjoys it, except for one old man that I see every day. Walter, it is so funny. Every time I go to the community center, I see the same old man being dropped off in the car by his wife. And then she drives away. So this man walks into the community center with his gym bag, and then he buys a coffee from the coffee machine, and then he sits down in a chair in the lobby and drinks his coffee and looks out the window for over an hour.
So he's always late for the Dancercise schmancercise class?
He never comes to the class. He sits in the lobby for over an hour. And then, when we're all leaving, his wife drives up and picks him up. And she thinks that he was exercising with us the whole time. It's very funny.
The wife probably bought him the exercise classes for a birthday gift or something.
Yeah, maybe.
And he never goes.
No, never.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Anyhow, you should come with me sometime to the community center.
Now that I know there's a coffee machine in the lobby and I can waste an hour there, maybe I will.
I will get you there one day.
Oh, I forgot to tell you that while you were at Dancercise, Schmancercise, hopping up and down, another real estate person knocked on our door.
Why do they keep coming here?
Yeah, they always keep asking if we're interested in selling our house.
Yeah, they only do that because we're older and they think that we want to move into assisted or senior living somewhere.
Yeah, I told him that we're not interested in selling. Then I saw Joe across the street, and I told the real estate guy that our neighbor there was maybe thinking about selling his house. So the guy went over there.
Oh, Walter, you know that Joe doesn't speak English?
Yeah, I know. And I know that Joe's wife, who does speak English, wasn't home. So, unless the real estate guy spoke Portuguese, it would have been a very short conversation.
Oh, Walter, that's not nice.
It's okay, nothing happened. There was no problem. I was peeking behind the curtain to make sure. But anyway, do you see how many real estate business cards we have in the drawer in the kitchen? There are at least 30 of them.
Oh, I know. And none of them would tell us how much we could sell our house for. They each say that they can get the best deal and the most money for us.
We should maybe think about getting rid of our home telephone because most of the phone calls we get are from the real estate agents and recordings that say we owe the government $1 million or recordings that we have broken the law and we have to call the police to find out what the hell is going on.
I don't know if I want to get rid of the home telephone, Walter. I have problems using my cell phone.
You just have to use it more often and get used to it.
Every time I go to make a phone call on it, it takes a picture of my nose. When Richard comes home from university, he always has to delete 100 pictures of my nose. I accidentally texted one of those pictures to a friend of mine.
Click on the pictures that have the nose hairs to prove that you're not a robot.
What does that mean?
Never mind, it's not important. But I remember back when I was my age, when we used to take a photograph of someone, we used something called a camera.
Oh, and remember, after we took all the pictures, we had to take the film to the little photomat booth to get them developed.
That's right. And then when you went and picked up the photos, you always found out of the 24 photos, only 18 of them were any good.
Yeah, I always ended up with 18 good photographs, and the rest were pictures of my nose.
Yeah, we should go to the basement one day and find that box with all of the old photographs in it. We haven't looked at them in many, many years. I'm sure that there will be some that we totally forgot about.
Speaking about forgetting things, did you ever take that ticket that we found to the dry cleaners?
Yeah, I did. I can't believe that I forgot all about that suit.
Well, the dry cleaning ticket says that you dropped it off 9 years ago.
Yeah, I had to think about what it was that I dropped off to get cleaned so long ago. Then I remembered that it was the suit.
So did you go to the dry cleaners? What happened? There's no way that they still had the suit.
Well, I went there and there was a kid working behind the counter. I gave him the dry cleaning ticket and he looked at me like I was a Martian.
Oh, I can see that.
What?
Little joke there for the listeners. Well, he probably looked at you that way because 9 years is a long time.
No, he didn't even recognize that it was a dry cleaning ticket because the tickets that they use today look totally different. So I had to tell him that it was a ticket for something that I left there 9 years ago and forgot about.
Well, 9 years is a long time.
I know, Ba, you already said that.
Oh, sorry. So they have new tickets. That means that your suit is no longer there?
Well, the kid didn't know what to do, so he called the manager. The manager came out, and he was the same guy that gave me the dry cleaning ticket 9 years ago.
Oh, did he recognize you?
How would he recognize me? That was 9 years ago.
Well, you recognized him.
Hey, that's true. Why the hell didn't he recognize me?
So what did he say?
Well, he looked at the ticket, then he looked up at me. Then he looked at the ticket and then he looked up at me and asked, "Is this dry cleaning ticket for a suit?" And I said, "Yes, it's for a suit that I left here 9 years ago." He then asked me, "Is it a 3-piece suit?" And I said, "Yes." He asked me, "Is it a purple suit with a brown checkered pattern?" I said, "Yes." He asked, "Does the vest have 3 buttons down the front?" I said, "Yes." He asked, "Do the pants have button-up pockets at the back?" I said, "Yes." He said, "It's not ready."
What?
It's not ready. The suit is not ready.
The suit is not ready after 9 years?
Well, it's a big suit.
What? Did they lose the suit? Is that why it's not ready?
I think they're just slow.
That is unbelievable.
The manager told me to come back in 2 years.
What? In 2 years?
Just kidding. He told me to come back in 1 week, but I don't know if I will be able to.
Why not?
Because I seem to have misplaced the ticket.
Oh, you didn't.
Little joke.
Oh, you're so funny, Walter. Oh, did I tell you that Mrs. Weber may be coming by for coffee and snacks tomorrow?
Why?
What do you mean, why? We haven't seen each other in quite a while, and I thought it would be nice to have her come by for a visit.
Oh, is she going to bring that annoying rat?
You mean Sherry?
Yeah, of course I mean Sherry. Sherry the rat.
It's not a rat, Walter. It's a chihuahua.
Yeah, same thing. Why does Mrs. Weber always get chihuahuas?
Well, she obviously likes them.
This is probably her 8th or 9th chihuahua.
It is not. I think it's her 4th. Remember, there was Missy, then Choo Choo, then Frankie, and now Sherry.
And Maruchka has outlived all of them.
I don't think so. Well, maybe 3 of them.
Okay, maybe our cat hasn't outlived all of them, but I know that she hated all of them, and so have I.
Why don't you like Sherry?
Well, she's a mean dog. Why do you think Mrs. Weber says, "Be nice, Sherry," 300 times whenever they come over here?
Yeah, 300 times. Why do you always exaggerate so much, Walter? I've told you 1,000,000 times to stop doing that.
You know, it's true what people always say about chihuahuas. They're a lot like farts. Only their owners can stand them.
Walter, you shouldn't say fart. Say floof instead.
And Mrs. Weber always asks me, would you like to pet Sherry? I'd rather pet a tarantula than pet that rat. But she always brings the dog close to me, and when I put my hand up and bring it close to the rat, her huge marble eyes go left in the direction of my hand, then straight ahead, then left, then straight ahead, and then left, and they stay there. And that's when the low growling begins. Then, when my hand gets close to that rat's fur, she lunges at my hand with those rat teeth.
Oh, she's just showing her affection for you.
Bah, a black widow spider is more affectionate than that rat. And what about all the stupid outfits the dog wears?
Oh, I think they're cute. Mrs. Weber makes them. She makes a new outfit every year. And when one dog passes away, she puts that dog's outfits away in a box, and they're never worn again.
Yeah, do you remember when we were at her house and she brought out the box with the outfits that her very first Chihuahua wore 100 years ago? That box had not been opened since that first rat died. I'll never forget your face when you opened it.
Oh, yeah, I thought I was going to pass out. That smell was horrible.
Yeah, it was like old, wet, dirty socks mixed with Limburger cheese. I remember you had tears in your eyes.
Oh, and it got worse when she started pulling every outfit out of the box just to show them off to us.
Can you imagine what it would be like if Mrs. Weber passed away and her children had to go and clean the house? It would be funny to be there when they found all the boxes with all the stinky Chihuahua outfits, and when they opened them one after another after another.
Yeah, at that point, they should probably just burn down the house.
Yeah, that's true.
Are you hungry? Would you like me to make you a snack?
No, thank you. I stopped and had a sandwich at Lidwina's.
You go to Lidwina's diner a lot. Why do you go there so often when there's good food right here?
I don't know. It's just on the way.
What do you mean on the way? It's way out by the highway.
Well, I sometimes meet Trotz there.
Was Mr. Trotz there today?
Well, no, he must have gotten lost.
Then maybe we should phone him to make sure he got home safe.
Okay, I wasn't meeting Trotz there today. I just stopped in for a coffee and a donut.
I thought you said sandwich.
Right, a sandwich.
Aha! And you went all by yourself?
Yeah, I'm a big boy. I can do that myself.
Oh, I know what it is. It's that waitress Katie, isn't it?
What, Katie? I don't know any Katie.
Right, you don't know who the pretty blonde with the big babushkas is.
Oh, that one. I think I remember her.
I think I remember her. Right. The last time you and I went there together, she was our server. And when she was talking to us, you put salt in your coffee.
It was an accident. They're the same color.
And then you knocked your water glass and spilled it into your omelette.
Yeah, that was an accident too.
Yeah, I'll give you an accident.
Okay. Katie is just a very nice person to me.
She's nice to everybody.
Yeah, but she calls me Sweetie. She always asks, would you like more coffee, Sweetie? Or would you like another donut, Sweetie? Or Walter, Sweetie, you have toilet paper stuck to your shoe again.
She calls everyone Sweetie.
No, she does not.
Yes, she does. And she calls me Honey. She asks, would you like more coffee, honey, or she says, Barbara, honey, your idiot husband has toilet paper stuck to the bottom of his shoe again.
Yeah, okay, sure. But with me, it's something special.
Oh, give your head a shake, Walter. You're probably at least 40 years older than her. Oh, I have an idea. You should go and tell her that you left me and that you two can now be boyfriend and girlfriend.
Okay, enough of that.
Yeah, I would love to be a fly on the wall when you meet her parents.
Bah, that's nonsense. And you know that I would never leave you. It's all just fun. And Katie is a very nice person.
And she's pretty.
And she's pretty.
And she has big babushkas.
And she has big... never mind. I'll make sure that I never go to Lidwina's diner without you.
Oh, it's all right. Do you want me to start calling you sweetie all the time? Walter, sweetie, you have toilet paper stuck to your forehead.
It was my shoe, not my forehead.
Do you want me to get breast implants?
No.
How about butt implants?
Okay, that's enough.
Okay, so you don't want a snack?
No, thank you. And we're almost at the end of our show. We have time to read a couple of messages. This one was sent to us by Dean from Battle Mountain, Nevada. Dean writes, "Hi, Barbara and Walter. I was wondering, can Walter do any impersonations of any famous people?"
Oh, Dean, I'm glad you asked that question because Walter can do many impersonations. Walter, why don't you do your Clint Eastwood?
Okay, here we go. Go ahead, make my day.
Oh, Walter, that is amazing.
Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
We should do a whole show on your impersonations. They are so good.
Oh, thank you, Ba.
Our next message comes to us from Gloria in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Gloria writes, "Dear Barbara and Walter, which one of you snores the loudest in bed?"
What? What kind of question is that?
Walter, he definitely snores the loudest.
I do not. I don't even snore.
You snore very loudly, Walter.
So, you want to know how I know that I don't snore? I laid in bed and stayed up all night one night, and you know what? I didn't snore once.
Walter, you snore so loudly that I'm afraid that one day you're going to snore the siding right off of our neighbor's house.
Oh, yeah? Well, maybe you don't snore, but you hum all night. You sound like this.
Well, it's quieter than snoring.
Well, not really. You don't sound like a hummingbird. You sound like a humming herd of elephants.
Yeah, very funny, Walter. Thank you for the message, Gloria.
We have time for one more message. This one was sent to us by Brenda in Toronto, Ontario. Brenda writes, "Hi, Barbara and Walter. When you stay at a hotel, what's your favorite thing to take from the hotel room?"
Oh, that's easy for me. The shower cap.
The shower cap? How the hell do you get a shower cap over that helmet?
Yeah, it takes a bit of muscle, but I usually get it on.
Yeah, you can barely get a dining room tablecloth over that hair.
And what do you like to take from a hotel room?
I don't think there's anything that I like to take, but I do remember the time that we once stayed at that terrible cheap hotel. It was so bad that they stole our towels.
Oh, Walter.
Little joke there.
But if you had to take something, what would you take?
I don't know. Maybe the television set.
Okay, I guess we won't get a serious answer from you.
So that's the end of our show. If you want to send us a message, go to our website, to the section where it says send us a message. Go there.
And you can find our website on the World Wide Web. All you have to do is type www.barbaraandwalter.com.
Okay, it's time for you to sing the show-ending song.
Yeah, sorry to leave, but this is the end of the Barbara and Walter Kozakiewicz Kiva show. Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
I loved your Clint Eastwood. That was so good.
Yeah, lots of people's always ask me to do the Clint Eastwood. You should try it.
Yeah, okay. Go ahead, make my day.
Yeah, go ahead, make my sandwich.
Oh, Walter, you're so funny.
I have to remember to take a look at that sink. When you used it the last time.